You ever see where it's like a secret agent, like a former CIA agent reacts to, CIA movies, just like for former.
Oh, type that in. Lawyers, they got that shit.
Yes, that they have lawyers react to legally all that shit. People react.
So you got a CIA agent reacting.
They got former mafia bosses.
Hit that first. Yeah.
They got former mafia bosses react to mafia movies.
Now I gotta see CIA reacts to stuff on CIA. Well, on TV.
You couldn't type this shit. I can't see.
Give me. Go get your glasses.
That's the body. Oh, I can see.
What were we discussing? Why I don't.
James Hamilton helped the body of a 6-year-old.
We don't go in the pool because we just had this discussion that people urinate in feces and. Mine was the STDs and chemicals.
Mine is people nutting in the water.
My daughter is the fucking what? The well batter.
Baby batter.
My daughter don't want to go in the ocean because of the animals. Now that I think about it, and we fishing and eating this shit. Animals poop, pee, nut, humans. Chemical, sorry, some of these animals are starting to look, well, on the plate, deformed.
CIA agent's reaction, see? Former CIA agent, ex-CIA agent, raped 11 CIA spy movies. She was the chief of disguise.
Do the first one.
This was 2 years ago. We watched this before.
Do the second one. Do something I ain't see because I don't remember.
8 months ago, 10 months ago, a year ago. Oh, Secret Service agents.
Just do that one.
Oh, this one.
Third one.
This one.
Second or third one.
This one.
That one.
This one.
Yeah, that right. See, I don't know.
I like this guy. I told you he does interviews with all types of people. You gotta watch him next.
Mm-hmm.
He does like interviews with schizophrenic people, multiple personality people who were in school shootings and stuff. He's like, so how was your life now? What happened that day?
Turn this up.
She's like, dead body.
Good to see you can make it, son. I feel safer already.
I would take a Secret Service agent any day over anything like that. Hi everyone, my name is.
She said she would fight a Secret Service agent before she fought that big metal shit.
Turn it up.
On the Presidential Protective Division for Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama.
She little.
Protected President.
She will hop on that ass and kill you.
Flip around, break your damn back.
Today, I'm going to be watching movie and TV clips and letting you know how real or not real I think that they are.
I always used to want to be a sniper. Of bad people.
1993.
That's old.
The first thing I noticed with this clip is the President of the United States is in the crowd shaking hands with people. That would really not happen in real life when we're doing protection.
Biden ain't shaking hands.
You won't see the President go into the crowd or into the table area.
Not in COVID.
The rope line is created within some distance from the stage, usually several feet, and people will line up by that rope line, and the president will go then and shake those people's hands. So there's always a barrier. There's always something separating the president from the people. He or she may be in the future, but he will not be in that crowd.
Oh, he will die in that crowd.
That's not make-believe. That is very, very real. That is your job as a Secret Service agent. Your job is to take a bullet, not only just to jump a bullet, but to get into the way and to make yourself as big as possible.
You want me to take the full bullet?
Make sure it hits you and doesn't miss you and hit the president of the United States. Through all the tactical training.
What happens if Ricochet you still hit that nigga?
This is a movement that you do over and over and over again. It's also a Secret Service mindset. When you go through training and if you enter this job, like you are at that point comfortable and fully okay with doing something like this. The ship's job is to assess the environment. They're always looking at it, and the potential threat is someone who can do harm. The number one thing to look for
What
on
is
this is
it?
the hands. You want to see hands, and I always want to see
Oh,
hands,
two
open
shooter.
hands. So if the hands are out
No,
and
that's
open,
four,
then I know
right?
that there's nothing in those hands. On occasion, you might get somebody who unintentionally is maybe holding something, holding even a pen. And when you see that, I mean, literally, you just knock that pen out of their hands. If somebody has their hands in their pockets and they're unwilling to take them out, if there's not enough time to get those hands out, I mean, you literally would just grab that person's hands, lock them down until the president passes. Based on realism, on 1 to 10, I would actually give this, I would give this a 7.
Jared, get away from the window now. Leave now.
We see the detail leader go over to where Kiefer Sutherland is standing, and he actually closes the windows, and he tells them, "Sir, get away from the window." That is absolutely correct. That is absolutely what I would do as well. You'd want to get them out of the area of danger, and you'd want to put them in an environment where they are safe, some type of bunker.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Smoke out any
Did you see that?
Secure. Let's go.
I would not take the future president of the United States back to the White House. Absolutely not. The swearing-in ceremony can wait till later. You want to take the president to an undisclosed, safe location. Keep him there for some time until things have settled, and then you can figure out what to do next. So on 9/11, what did they do with the president? They grabbed the president, and they actually kept him on Air Force One, and they flew around.
Damn.
Eagle is gone.
In this scene, we see the president being referred to as Eagle, his code name. Every administration gets code names, and typically the code names all begin with the same letter. So for the Clintons, it was an E. Everybody in the Clinton administration or the protectees, they all had E's. For President George W. Bush, it
Yeah,
was a
no.
T. And so essentially all the family members,
No.
First Lady, President, the children, they all had code names beginning with a T. So they do change for every administration, and the code name actually stays with the person even after they leave the presidency. Where are my snipers? Snipers are there to actually look for the threat that's coming from above. Here we see an open window. The snipers are tactically placed throughout the environment, and they're put in elevated positions so they can see elevated threats. So they're actually working in tandem with the ground team, and they call out the positions, they call out the threats. The ground team is what responds. They are active. They are seeing open window. They are seeing somebody moving. They're seeing somebody at a rooftop, and immediately somebody is responding. Your sniper team up top is the one who's going to see the threat, they're going to engage the threat, and they're going to take that threat out. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this one a 3. I have a really hard time with this clip because there's so many things in here that are not true, which makes kind of the whole thing not real. The cars, the beast. There's only one beast in this. There's always going to be two beasts. And not only are you going to have two ballistic limos, you're also going to have multiple follow-up vehicles, which tend to be suburban, which are also ballistic. Your emergency vehicle, which is showing up to save the day, that's going to be there. You're not going to have this emergency vehicle showing up from nowhere. Now here, we also see this internal ambush happening. In the inner circle of the president, although we have help, you have police help, they typically tend to be at the outskirts. In the inner circle of protection, it's always going to be U.S. Secret Service. So here's why there's a technical error here. The building, we see the building, somebody closes the doors.